Hello everyone, this is Sandhya Gupta. Welcome to another video of my speaking English. In this video, I'll talk about a technique, or you may call it method, that will help you to learn speaking English in less time. On YouTube, you would have seen many YouTubers make such kind of videos that consist so many techniques to learn speaking English, right? Even in single video, they take more than 10-12 techniques, and here I would say that it is not possible for one person to adopt all of those techniques just to improve its speaking English. So keeping all these factors into my mind, I have brought this video for you. If you are the person who has less time but want to improve your speaking English, then this video is specially designed for you. In this video, I have brought such technique. I'm enough confident to say that this technique is quite awesome to make you learn speaking English fluently, to make you fluent at speaking English. Actually, for saying only it is one technique, but indeed it comprises so many other techniques that it works like as a package for learning speaking English. Because to learn speaking English, you have to work on so many other aspects of this language, or you are supposed to work on so many aspects of this language like pronunciation, grammar, little bit grammar aspect, intonations, voice modulation, pitches. All these factors are really important to consider in any method just to develop your fluency. So this method takes into consideration all these aspects to make you fluent speaking English. This single method comprises all other aspects of this beautiful language just to develop your fluency. So before I move further into my video, I would request you, if you are new on my channel, you have not subscribed my channel yet, if you find the worth of my video, then do subscribe my channel and like the video. So now let's take dive into the video. I was talking about a method that will really help you to develop your fluency. I'm saying this without having a single bit of doubt. This method is really awesome. The method is repeating the dialogue, or in simple you can say it shadowing. Yes, imitation exercise. There are so many names of this technique. Actually, what happens in shadowing technique, or you may call it imitation exercise, in this exercise you simply imitate a person's dialogue whose communication skill you love most. By doing so, you will be working on so many other aspects of speaking English that will definitely develop your fluency and develop your confidence. How it will improve your speaking English, I will define it by point wise. My point number one is shadowing makes you learn grammar. It is quite obvious when you start shadowing someone who is really good at grammar aspect of this language. Definitely you are repeating that person's dialogue. By doing so, unknowingly you are learning about tenses, preposition uses, sentence structures. You would be knowing better which sentence fits best at particular situation. So this way, by shadowing, you are learning grammar aspect of this language, and just to be fluent at speaking English, it is required to have little knowledge of grammar. My point number two is shadowing improves your pronunciation. It is also quite obvious when you are listening someone and repeating that person, definitely it is improving your pronunciation, because by reading only you will not be knowing that how to pronunciate that particular word, but when you are listening someone, that way you directly can pronunciate that word correctly. So this way I can say shadowing improves your pronunciation. By shadowing you get clarity in your voice, right? So just to sound impressive, just to sound natural, correct pronunciation is really very important, and shadowing helps you a lot in that, in developing your pronunciation skill. Shadowing is wonderful technique. My point number three is shadowing lets you know better about articulation skill. What is articulation skill? Articulation skill is that how to represent your thought before someone, right? Articulation lets you know how to say your thoughts, how to narrate any incident beautifully. That all comes into articulation skill. By shadowing, you are learning articulation skill from someone else, because you are shadowing that person who is really very good at speaking English. That's why you are directly learning from that person how to narrate any incident and how to start conversation. By listening and repeating only, you better know about stress, rhythm, voice modulation. So that's why I can simply say that by shadowing technique you can improve your articulation skills. And my last point number four is shadowing improves your vocabulary. Yes, when you start shadowing a person or a video who's having advanced knowledge of speaking English, definitely they would be using advanced phrases, advanced words to describe a situation, right? And by listening and repeating, you are developing a vocabulary bank in your mind, and you are making your mouth practice to speak all those words phrases smoothly. So that's why you are creating a vocabulary bank in your back of mind. You're not making any active effort just to find out new words and vocabulary and then practicing them. It all is being happening along with shadowing, right? You are just simply imitating a person or a video, and you are learning about new phrases and words. So here I would say that this technique, shadowing, is a package technique to improve your fluency, to make you learn speaking English. If you are a person at beginning level, then shadowing is awesome technique for you just to start your journey. I had started my journey with shadowing because at that time I was not good enough at new words and phrases, and that time I was not having enough motivation as well. So I was not knowing about what to start. I was not finding suitable all these technique for me because I was not much into in this language. But when I started shadowing, I got interest in this language, and this technique really taught me about so many words and phrases. So if you are the person who just want to start this journey to learn speaking English, this technique will work you definitely. So at the end of this video, I would say you only one thing to you, that make a new year resolution, be fluent at speaking English. To start with, adopt this technique, shadowing, and definitely you will be learning a lot. This will make your journey little easier. You will not be bored, you will not get exhausted by adopting this technique, and you will stay motivated. Actually, I have experienced all these things. I hope you will make your mind to learn speaking English and try to be fluent at speaking English. So just start your journey. I'm with you. I'm your co-learner. I will always keep uploading many more videos on this channel. You can get motivation from me as well. If that person can continue her journey, even I can too continue my journey. So I think that's all for this video. I'll see you in my next video with new topic. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. Bye bye. Happy New Year in advance.